A very good greeting to Dr. Rabiu, and today I'm going to do some presentation about my daily activity log. I'm Kashwin Rao, matrix number S58410 from Sarjana Muda Science Mathematics Kewangan. So this is my main info about myself and my daily activity log. So I'm Kashwin Rao, male, and age of 20. So I have started my exercise on the 15th of November 2020 and ended at 22 December of 2020. My height is 174 cm, and when I started this exercise, my initial weight was 52.15 kg, and at the final it was 51.75 kg. My initial flexibility is 14, and the final is also 14. My initial setups calculated with reps per minute is 20, and the final is 30 reps per minute. My initial hip circumference before I started my exercise was 30 cm, and after finishing the exercises, I have calculated and it is 29 cm. My initial abdomen circumference is about 29 cm, and at the final, it's 28 cm. Next, my initial push-ups is 20 reps per minute before I started my exercise, and after completing all the exercise, I have calculated it is 30 reps per minute for the final. My initial fitness for the Harvard step test and it's calculated by minutes per second is 4, and the final is 3.75 minutes per second. And the initial heart rate of my Harvard step test is 85, and the final is 88. This is what I have done for my week 1 of my exercises and week 2. And then the week 3 and week 4, which is there's plenty of exercises I did. For example, walking, Harvard step test, sweeping, jogging, badminton, push-ups, and planking. And on the last 2 weeks, which is the week 5 and week 6, I've done the Harvard step test, jogging, and at the end of the week, which is I only tried to do for 2 days, and I've calculated that the total hour of slept in these 6 weeks is 174, and the average is about 7.91 hours. My total exercise time was 645 minutes, and my average exercise time is 17.43. At last, my total steps for the whole exercise in that 6 weeks is 55,125 with the average steps of 1,489.86 steps. So I have come up with a chart. This is the chart of total and average sleeping hours. As we can see, from week 1 to week 5, I've at least worked out about 4 days. But on the week 6, I only worked out for the 2 days since the due date was already at the end. As you can see that on the week 3, my total sleeping hours was the highest compared to all the other weeks, and at the average size is almost constant at week 4 to week 6, which is 8 hours on average. Next, it's about the total and average exercise times, which is calculated in minutes. As usual, as I said, week 1 to week 5, I've worked out for 4 days, at least 4 days, but on the week 6 is only 2 days. And as we can see that on the week 4, I've exercised more, which is about 154 minutes, and that is the only week that I've done a lot of exercises. And looking at the average graph, the least was at week 2 because I've done very less exercise on that time, and that is why the average value is only 11.875 compared to the other weeks. Coming to the last chart, which is the total and average steps, which I have calculated with the addition of steps and reps, depends on different kind of exercises. Well, from week as you realize on the week 6, I have only done 110 steps due to the amount of exercise I did, which is only 3 exercises. And according to the chart also, we can see that on the week 3, I have done a total of 16,023 steps due to the more exercises I did, which have jogged quite a number of steps, and the average was 2,670.5 steps and reps. Well, at last, this is the screenshots I've gotten during my exercises. For example, the top left corner I've done push-ups, the top right corner is sit-up exercise, and at last is the planking exercise. So that's all for my daily activity log. Thank you so much.